So what's up people, and welcome to the chapter 25 discussion of Kaiju 8 or Monster number 8. So chapter 25 came out a few days ago, and as always I will leave a link to that chapter that's currently being shown on the publisher's official website, Manga Plus, for at least a few weeks to the North American audience. So if you're interested, go take a look at it. So chapter 25, chapter 25 was great. You kind of expected it to be a really action-packed chapter. And I have to admit, Matsumoto sensei didn't disappoint. If you recall, in chapter 24, it ended with that new humanoid monster, which I'm going to conveniently call monster number 10 for the moment, came up to meet with Vice Commander Hoshina. And so you knew that this was going to turn into a fairly intense battle. And of course, we find out in chapter 25, through that intense battle, two things. One, monster number 10 is a far stronger monster than monster number 9. This one seems to be very much a threat. And second, Vice Commander Hoshina is truly badass. And this was a very well choreographed fight in the sense that it really took the strengths of both characters when they went against each other. So you have the sheer brutal strength of monster number 10, and if he ever lands a hit on Hoshina is basically toast. But on the other hand, you see the sheer agility and the speed of Vice Commander Hoshina. And considering that he is holding blades, he doesn't need that tremendous amount of strength. If he can get his blades to hit and penetrate monster number 10's defenses, then this is going to be a very different story from what monster number 10 expected. But in any case, this was a very interesting fight. I was a little bit concerned that if monster number 10 dominated this fight, then it was going to look really bad on both Vice Commander Hoshina as well as the JDF, considering that Hoshina has been practicing really hard to be able to go out and defeat monster number 8. So that increase in ability should be able to go up against a fairly formidable adversary. And this one was really good because you really saw the strengths of both sides. Neither was at a major advantage, and you really got the intensity of the fight because of the fact that it could go either way. Now, while that's happening, of course, we can't forget that all of those other major beasts have also landed in the base. And now all of the other members of the JDF on Unit 3 under Vice Commander Hoshina are going out to battle these monsters. Now, once again, since Kafka is very familiar with the anatomy of these different monsters, he realizes that this type of monster has an incredible amount of defense in the frontal portion of its body, which makes the rear portion very vulnerable. The only problem is of course, how do you get to a point where you could strike the rear portion of the monster? And so much of this is going on where many of the JDF members coordinate together to see if one of them can actually get to the rear so that they can take down the monster. But what they find out is that these monsters are also coordinating together, so it makes it very difficult for them to really get into position to attack. And so this presented a very big dilemma until, of course, Shinomiya. We haven't seen her for a while, but my gosh, when she makes entrance, she makes a pretty incredible entrance. And so here, she said, well, if you can't get to the rear position, there's only one thing to do. And she just brute force Hulk smashes through the front side of the monster. She's like, yep, worked for me, sort of deal. So if you want to see that awesome scene where Shinomiya takes down the monster from their strong point, go take a look at the chapter. But that was chapter 25. We're still in the middle of that fight with Hoshina and monster number 10. And we still haven't really seen Kafka come into play yet. So there's still a lot that's going to happen with this battle. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes out next in chapter 26. But in any case, that's the chapter 25 discussion for Monster number 8. Yeah, if you read it, what you think of it? I really do enjoy this manga. It has a lot of heart. It's very funny, but my gosh, it also paces well and it's very action-packed. So yeah, Matsumoto Ryona, you're doing a really good job. In any case, when chapter 26 comes out, I'll upload another video. I hope you join me at that time. And until then, happy manga reading, and as always, Jaya, nice day.